to the 7 day theory. Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. What up, y'all? What's going on? My hair is looking wild right now. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What is up? We on this little late night chat. I ain't been on live in like 4 or 5 days. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. What's going on with y'all? If y'all in the chat, let me know where y'all from. Hit the like button, turn this up. About to get started in a minute. ASAP Rocky's free. Not guilty. Innocent, free man. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. It's not what you know. We learned that from training day. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Shot me in the ass, Jake. I'm putting cases on all you. Yeah, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. ASAP Rocky put his life on the line. They was willing to get this now we know why they was willing to give ASAP Rocky only 6 months in jail, because they really wasn't confident with this case. If you're maximum, right, playing basketball in Pelicans Bay, yeah, y'all be playing basketball in Pelicans Bay. Shot me in the ass, Jake. What up, Gary? Is that Jerry? Jerry, I think. Yeah, Jerry. What's up? Where you from, Jerry? Yeah, shot me in the ass. What's some advice you wish you heard as a kid? I heard it as a kid. I just didn't listen. Don't do drugs. All the advice I got from like all the stuff that you hear everybody say, like that's like the regular stuff. Like if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Don't do drugs. If you don't do the first one, then you'll never, you'll never become addicted. Like all those sayings, as I got older, they're all true, all of them. But my biggest advice I wish I would, as a kid, I would give myself is to be yourself and live in your truth, and don't make decisions about your life on how other people think you should make your decisions. That's what is my biggest advice to everybody. I preach that till I'm blue on every video damn near. What up, bro? What up, Matt? Man, showing love from Arizona. What up from Arizona? I got family out in Arizona. What up? That's a beautiful place too. Beautiful place. Pasadena, Cali. Okay, then Jerry from Pasadena, Cali. I want to go to Cali. I ain't never been there. I've been in New York. Never been to Cali. What up? What up, Chamor Mesa? Chamor. Yeah. What up? What's it like in America? In America right now, I mean. It is in America. Look, it is what you make it. Now we do have struggles as far. There's still racism. There's still the economy gap is still big. Yeah, the top 1% got the most money, while a lot of people are not well off or struggling. So it's really what you make it, man. But really, I'm not. I feel like it doesn't matter about. I move off God's law, not man's law, not money. Money don't buy happiness, and money definitely don't buy me happiness. I'm Mansa Musa spiritually. Like I'm spiritually rich. So it is what you make it in America, for real. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I want to go there, man. I want to go to Arizona. I've seen, on TV and in like video games and stuff. It's just beautiful. The drugs. The drugs. Every player knows that. Wait, what religion do you follow? I would say Christianity, just because that's the only religious text I read in full. But really, I'm more just a monotheist, is where I'm like more spiritual, where I just straight up believe in one God. That's like my core belief, is that God, there was a God, there is a God, and they created the universe. Um, that's my main belief, is there's one God and he created us. It gets to 120 out there, but it's amazing. I promise. Oh yeah, look, I'm in Ohio. It's freezing, and I've lived in Ohio my whole life. I have not gotten used to the cold. If y'all don't know, I'm half black. I don't black people. We are not meant for cold weather. We just ain't. We are meant for hot weather, sun. I I could put on 20 hoodies and still be cold. Like I'm always cold. So it's freezing right now. It's probably like 20 degrees outside. I wish I could live in a place where I could deal with the hot. It's the cold that I can't stand. I cannot stand the cold. Um, so yeah, got family out there too. Oh, you got family in Ohio? That's what's up. That's what's up. You know any UK rappers? The only UK rapper I know of is what's his name? G something. Ain't he from the UK? G I forget G something. I forget his name. G something. Right, same, bro. Right. Does your white side like the cold? No, my white side don't like the cold. Hell no. Mm, hell no. G Bugs. No, not G Bugs. Not G Bugs. The one light skinned rapper. He's real popular. Ain't he from the UK? G- I can't remember his name. He be. I don't know. I can't remember. He's light skinned, a little tall, kind of skinny. Uh, TDG. No, that ain't it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But man, how about okay? Have y'all? Let me know. Have y'all seen To Catch a Killer? It's on Netflix. It came out in 2023. Now look. This was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. In this movie, and there's a mass shooting. A whole bunch of people get shot up, and there's just this killer that is just doing acts of terrorism, right? The whole reason why and this was a good movie, like the acting was it was good. I loved it. Every minute of it, I loved it. But when they caught the killer and his reason for killing, for shooting and doing these acts of terrorism, was all because he wanted to be an Alaskan bush person. That's, that that was the whole reason. Like he wanted to be a mountain man. If y'all have y'all seen the History Channel or Alaskan bush people, he was like, I just want to be free. I don't want to clean up after anybody's shit and make $12 an hour and doing this and that. I don't want to be a slave to doing it, right? He didn't want to work. He didn't want to have a job and make pennies. Pretty much is what he said. He wanted to be free and not live in this like society that we in. Okay, you didn't have to kill anybody to do that. The Alaskan bush people been doing it for years. There is, and she said that to him. She's like, there's land. You could have went to some land. He said, no, everybody owns the land. He said everybody owns the land. He said this whole world is a prison. I'm like, bruh, what? Since they was kids, right? Since they was kids, he did all these acts of terrorism because he wanted to be naked and afraid. Like you could have just went on Naked and Afraid. You ain't have to kill not one person. Like he wanted to live off the land. He wanted to be like one of them prepper, like live off the land, Alaskan bush people. That's all he wanted to be. And because of that, he killed like 100 people. Like, I was like, what? What is this? I was like, what? Come on, y'all. Like everything about the movie was dope. Everything, the acting, the main actors, the two main actors in it. Don't. It's on Netflix. I think it just came on Netflix today, but it been out since 2000. It originally came out in 2003. A dope movie. If y'all haven't seen it, go see it. Right, just so you know, probably your beard don't intimidate me. Now you know it does. I know. What's his name? Where you going? Where you going? Yeah, you know the beard intimidates you. Actually, my beard, I'm about to shave it down for real because it's really getting too long. I don't like it this long. But yeah, ASAP Rocky, man. ASAP Rocky, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. What up, Jared Robertson? What up, Jared? What's going on? What's going on, fam? I tried it. It is rough. What scared me the most? And Grizzly getting up to. Oh, you tried to live off the land? Yeah. That would be. It would be a freeing feeling, like knowing that you can. Like it would be a free. It would be a good feeling to know that you could. Don't need. You don't need to go work a job. You don't need to rely on nobody but yourself, and you can sustain yourself. That'd be dope. Um, I just like city. I don't know. The older I get, the more I would probably move to a country type place or in the country. But I know as like most of my life, I always liked living in the city. Drop your location so I can tell. Ice wildin', Mr. Chico Stick wildin'. Mealy, what up? But yeah, Race App Rocky. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Look, when I in the video, I made a video about this. It's on the channel. ASAP Rocky. When people first like they was thinking he was crazy for passing up the 6 months. But I think Rocky and look, it's one of the most stressful things you can do is to take something to trial, is to go to and literally put your life, your freedom, your life, your way of living on the line. And I just had to do it, and I didn't do it, and it was a misdemeanor. It was nowhere near what ASAP Rocky was facing. Like the maximum I could have got was like 6 months, and I knew I didn't do it. I was completely innocent, and I still didn't. I didn't want to have to go to court extra days, miss work extra days, like, and then if I lose, then I might have to go to jail. You know what I mean? Like it's just stressful. So you really got to be confident, or you really got to have nothing else to lose, right? Those two situations to go to court. Either you know for a fact you didn't do it, or you know for a fact they can't prove it, or you just know you did it and this is your last shot at freedom, right? Those are like the two mind states people going into to taking something to trial. Now, I think ASAP Rocky knew either one. He knew he had because they said he had a prop gun, a starter pistol. So either he knew he really did have a starter pistol and it can never shoot nobody, or he just knew he didn't shoot the dude because the dude didn't even have a bullet wound. He had a graze, right? He didn't even have a bullet wound. He had a little that he could have fell and got that. That was a paper cut. Like at first when I heard about this case, I'm like, all right, the guy that got shot. He's snitching. That's one why you shouldn't go to court, take it to trial. Two is they got it on. There was surveillance of it. They had it on video, but the video was so grainy you can't even tell what's going on. And then another reason was I think those was the main two reasons. And hearing that, right, you think that ASAP Rocky should have took the plea deal. But then when you actually, if y'all watched the trial, which I was watching what was going on in the trial, the dude that snitched, ASAP Relly, he was caught in so many lies. They ate that defense attorney ate him up. He was literally wanting to give up on the stand. He was ready to quit. He was getting so mad and so irritated. He didn't even want to answer questions no more because they was catching him up in lies and all that. And this man, the cops didn't find the shells. ASAP Relly found the shells the next day. Supposedly, he brought a bag of shells to the precinct. Where they do that at? That's on some movie shit. Like, so supposedly the shells that he brought to the precinct that he said ASAP Rocky shot him with, he was just at a gun range the day before shooting those same shells, those same bullets. So he could have easily brought the shell casings from the gun range and took him to the precinct, which I think that's probably what he did. I really don't think he got shot at all. I think ASAP Rocky knew he didn't shoot that dude, and that's why he was so confident going into it. But even when you that confident and when you know you didn't do something, it's still so stressful to put your life on the line. And you can tell he was crying when the verdict was read. He was crying. That's why I let her drink on the weekend. She has what? Wait, what is going on in the chat? You like WWE? Nah, I when I was younger, I liked WWE. Shout out to Jack for that. And we do got super thanks and super chats. I will shout you out if you do either one of those. And I drop content every day. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. If you are already, thank you. Um, no, I used to like WWE like in the past, yeah, like from like the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. That was my era. I don't watch it today though. Hello, my name is Haiti from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I'm honored to meet you, my dear friend. Shout out to Hadi. Shout out to Hadi from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. What up? What up? We got people. We got Hadi from all the way from Saudi Arabia in the building. Come on now, put some respect on my name. That's wild. Let her drink on the weekend. She has kids. My young business. Shaking my head. I was embarrassed for him. Wait, who was you embarrassed for? Oh, for ASAP Relly, maybe. But like, it's not what you know. Like, you can be completely innocent, right, and still get found guilty in a court of law. It's really not what the truth is. Like a trial and the law is not what the truth is. Okay, Mealy, shout out Mealy. All right, that's what I thought you was talking about. The law is not what the truth is. The law is what you can prove. You can be a guilty man but still be found innocent. You can be an innocent man and still be found guilty. This is the this is the this is just the law. Like, this is just how the law works. And because the law can never be 100% perfect, it just can't. Like, this is the best system we got, probably, or one of the best. And this is as good as it gets, I guess, for right now in this time that we in. Because unless you there, like right there with somebody, or the thing is caught on video, you would never know 100% of the truth of what somebody did. You know what I mean? Um, are you a serial? No, Lewis. No, no. I wouldn't. No. I wouldn't even think about doing that. For real. I wouldn't even think about doing that. I'm all about life. It's all about life, man. I'm a creator. I like to make life. I got four. I made four lives. I took away zero. I'm up four. I got four babies. So I wouldn't even think about taking a life. Snooky. What up, Snooky? What up, Mr. Pollard? And then Charleston White, he got arrested again for aggravated assault. And look, Ace Charleston White, I think his era, his YouTube era at least, I think that's over with. He had a good run. Like, every time Charleston White was on camera, he was going viral every time. Like, all he had to do was just speak and he was going viral. Now his interviews is not really hitting the same. That last interview he did with Say Cheese, it is not hitting the same. And a lot of that's due to him, because he's okay, cool, just checking you. Just checking. He says that he didn't want to be on the internet like his whole career. He wanted to do other things and get off the internet. Like, he's a officially like a comedian. He goes and tours and stuff. Again, who did he assault? I don't know. I didn't even get to look in the details of the case yet. All I read was the headline, seen the mugshot. I haven't heard nothing. I just wanted to speak on it because Charleston White, he's an interesting figure, and while he can be told, like, there's some things that I agree 100% with Charleston White, and then there's things where I disagree with him completely, right? We're two different people. We're not gonna agree with everything, but a lot of like the disrespectful stuff, him talking about kids, all that, I don't like none of that. But all like the clown and trolling and viral stuff he was doing is really less interesting than who he actually is. Like, I think when he does interviews, and he'll say it in the interview, he'll be like, "This is me. Like, this is you talking. You're talking to the man now, not the character." Because if y'all don't know, he plays a character. This is not who he is in real life. He made up a character who he plays on YouTube. But he'll do certain interviews, like the Cam Newton interview, where he'll drop the character. He'll get out of character, and he'll just talk to you as who he is as a man and how he actually thinks. And I think that is way more interesting than the character stuff that he be doing, because a lot of his stuff. Because look, he's been in gangs. He was a activist. He worked with kids. Really like progress. Like he got a murder case when he was a kid. Went to jail. Um, Grew up in a good family, but was led astray. Right. Um, he really speaks to people's hearts when he really is in his like intellectual and progressive and progressive bag, right? When he's on that type of time, I think that's way more interesting and way more revolutionary. And really, I feel like I'm with that 100%. Whenever he's talking like that, like the actual person he is, I think it's if he would just stick with that, I think he'd be more successful, and I think he'd have more followers if he would. Even though he gets millions of views and all that, but the clown and trolling, that type of ish, turns people off. Even though it gets eyeballs because it goes viral, but I think the other stuff, like the real person behind the facade, behind the fake shit he be putting on, I think that's way more interesting. But supposedly well, not supposedly, he got arrested for aggravated assault. And for as much as he loved the police, because Charleston White loves the police, if y'all don't know. um I like what Charleston White said about Aiden Ross and Hitler. I don't even know what he said about Aiden Ross or Hitler. I ain't hear that. But he loves the police, right? He loves them so much. He does. He's very capable of being a motivational speaker if he can stay off the shenanigans. Yeah, he really can. He really could. He really is that, for real. Just the way he talks and the stuff he's been through, and the experience he has in life and the intellect he has. He really was on some like on some Malcolm X, Martin Luther King type shit when he was in his younger, like earlier in his career. And then as he put it, he went full nigga. He went full nigga on the he went the other way, nigga nation. Um, and and that's when he developed the character and all that. But he loves the police so much, right? But he be a steady getting arrested. Like I never met nobody who loves the police that much that they just want to. I guess he just want to be in their presence because he just keep getting arrested. If you love the police that much, you shouldn't be doing no crimes. If you love the police that much, unless you just love them that much that you want to go see them at the jail. You want somebody to call them on you so you can see the police. That's how much you love them. That I guess that might make sense. But bro, even when he says I'm being real right now, he's still yeah, that's true too. He's not even saying 10%. But look, you gotta really hear, like I've watched a lot of Charleston White interviews. You can hear when he's really speaking from not a character perspective, like a real person. Like when he talks about his past, about when he talks about how he grew up. Like he said he grew up. He said he didn't. He was taught, don't rob your community, don't do no harm to no other black people. Like he went out into the white neighborhoods and did crimes to the white people. Right, when he talks about going to jail as like a teenager or a young kid, and putting on this fake facade because he was really scared, but he was putting on this tough mask, right? Because he wanted to be down, he wanted to be accepted. Like when he talks about stuff like that, when he when he talks about like real issues and he's not overdoing it and he's not trying to be a clown, he's really, really smart and really, really revolutionary. You just got to tune in. Like you can tell when he's putting on and when he's saying some real stuff. And a lot of times he does say a lot of real stuff. And a lot of times he says some bullshit too, though. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of it be bullshit too. But you gotta decipher. You know what I mean? You can hear it. You can hear it when he says it. Because I've listened to a lot of his interviews. He's a very good speaker. He can really get his point across, and he can really debate well too. So yeah, I watched a lot of his interviews. He wants them to pat him down. I get he loved the police so much, but he always in the getting arrested. He must want him to. Then we got 50 Cent. 50 Cent, look, you can't say nothing about 50 Cent. Videos on the channel about this too. 50 Cent was clowning Joe Budden because Joe Budden, this is crazy. This is how petty 50 is. Joe Budden didn't say nothing disrespectful to 50. Didn't call him out his name. Didn't say nothing disrespectful. All he said was 50 Cent needs therapy, right? And that's all it took. 50 Cent went off. 50 Cent he put up AI photos with Joe Budden with a head on a body, with Joe Budden's head on a body with a naked dude. Well, he had tidy whities on, right? And he was like, "Stop! You scaring the kids, Joe. Stop coming out at night like that." And he brought up his case where he said he was sleepwalking naked at his neighbor's house. He knocked on his neighbor's door naked at like 7 a.m. So yeah, he was clowning Joe Budden for that. Just like you can't say nothing about 50. 50 every day. 50 is going at or beefing with somebody. Jim Jones. Who else was it? Little Meech, Big Meech, Rick Ross. Now Joe Budden. Like every day is somebody. It's every day is somebody. And Big Meech, he been on Big Meech for a minute. I hope he drops this docu-series soon so we can actually see, because he calling this man a snitch, and I haven't seen no actual real proof that Big Meech snitched, right? And that's a heavy jacket to put on somebody if you don't got proof. Yeah, real tough. And then so yeah, him and Joe Budden was going back, and then y'all gotta watch the Joe Budden and Queenzflip is going viral, where Queenzflip, they get into an argument, and if I was Queens or Joe, that we would have had to fight, because ain't nobody about to just be yelling in my face like that, and we two grown men, like one of us, I'm gonna have to swing on somebody. Ain't nobody just gonna be yelling at me like that, it was total disrespect, but. Wonder what it's in darkness. Then you gonna go to heaven. That's what it lights out. It's gonna be lights out, then lights on. We hit lights out, then lights on. We're just souls. That's all we are. We're souls. Our experience, our human experience, is really a spiritual one. It really is. We're just living it through a material body, but. Joe Budden and Queenzflip. This man, Queenzflip, said he is a negativity highlighter. If y'all didn't see this argument, it's going viral. It's on Instagram. It's on YouTube. They had an argument over negativity, and Queenzflip called him a negativity highlighter. I lost it. Hilarious. If y'all didn't see it, go watch that. I gotta get off here though. If y'all haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Like, share, subscribe. I drop content every day. The 7-day theory on YouTube. Every day I drop content. I'm gonna come back on here again though, but I probably not tonight. Maybe tomorrow though. Maybe tomorrow. Go Eagles. Yeah, Eagles. Yeah, I was rooting for the Eagles. It's getting late though. I'm tired as hell. But yeah, love y'all. Thanks everybody that was in the chat, that contributed to the chat. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Everybody who hit the like button. Have a good night, y'all. Be safe. 7-day. I'm out. Keep your head up and your eyes open.